Okay. Hello and welcome to Gallogly Event Center, home of the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs Mountain Lions. Charlie Bodnick here alongside Mac Buckley as we have a great matchup tonight. The UCCS Mountain Lions taking on South Dakota Mines in volleyball. Now coming into this game, the Mountain Lions right now overall is 14-11, and for the Hard Rockers, having a little bit of a tough year. Right now 3-24 overall. So coming into this game, the Mountain Lions got a big win last night against Black Hills State. Actually got it in 3 last night. So carrying on that momentum to tonight, what are the factors for tonight's game?
Well, huge momentum factor right there. Right now at the Mountain Lions back, I believe the fans were right there supporting them. It's senior weekend as well. That's a big change. You got 3 seniors right now for the Mountain Lions. Taylor Hamilton, Natasha Hebert, and the last one, certainly but not least, Julie Ward. So those 3 ladies were playing phenomenal last night. I can't wait to see their performance tonight. That is going to be the 3 huge factors in tonight's game.
And for the Hard Rockers, again, a tough one this year, but for this game, trying to end the season on a high note could really take one from the Mountain Lions, and this is a big one for the Mountain Lions going into playoffs. So does that add a little bit more for the Hard Rockers tonight?
Well, most certainly. Charlie, they're on the road, and being in Mountain Lion, or I should say Gallogly Event Center, the Mountain Lion home territory here, it's really tough to play. So it means a lot more for them, especially seeing their position. Charlie, talking about them, let's go into their starters of the game. Number 2, Michaela Reese. Number 3, Allie Boggs. Number 5, Hannah Bright. Number 12, Hannah Stevenson. Number 16, Karen Hazard. Number 24, Emily Newton. And the libero, number 7, Allie Wagner.
As that was for South Dakota Mines Hard Rockers. For your Mountain Lions today, you have number 7, a senior on this team, Taylor Hamilton. Number 10, this setter, Raylan Edge. Number 11, the libero and another senior, Natasha Hebert. Number 12, a sophomore, Taylor Smith. Number 15, a freshman, Josie Russell. Number 16, a junior, Alyssa Britton. And finally, number 17, a senior, Julie Ward. So Mountain Lions had a big win last night, played Black Hills State, won that one in 3. Josie Russell ended up with 15 kills that night. Raylan Edge had 44 assists and actually passed the 1,000 assist career mark in her career. So coming into this game, for Raylan Edge, what is going to be the biggest factors? And already hitting 1,000 assists in her young career.
Well, being a freshman, she's just setting in. And as far as we talked about her developing this season has been huge. And just a good start right there for South Dakota School of Mines Hard Rockers.
As now serving number 18, that is Tana Dahlberg, the freshman out of Buffalo, Wyoming. We got her first serve on the set. So big release there. First touch by Ward. Edge setting it up for Smith. As now Boggs setting it up. Blocked touch there by Alyssa Britton, and Josie Russell still kept alive. Natasha Hebert cannot get there. And 2 quick points for the Hard Rockers already.
Yeah, Hard Rockers can definitely battle. We saw the past couple times, the last time the Mountain Lions saw them this season, it went into 3 sets. Mountain Lions took all 3, but Hard Rockers 23-25, 22-25. Good battle in a couple of sets. Mountain Lions were just able to get the upper hand. We saw Mountain Lions get a point right now due to a serving error.
As Alyssa Britton now back to serve for the Mountain Lions, and Boggs setting it up again. Lightly touched there by number 5, Bright. Now Mountain Lions will get an opportunity, and Taylor Smith will capitalize on that opportunity there. Tying this one up at 2-2 is now Alyssa Britton back to serve yet again. The junior out of Colorado Springs has had a great year. Averages about 3.92 points per set, 3.46 kills per set. As great dig there by Hebert. Edge keeping alive, going to Russell. Now free ball here for the Hard Rockers. Boggs setting it up. Hebert, great dig there. Now over to Nelson. And a great dig there for Reese. Goes over the net, so Mountain Lions got another opportunity. Nelson trying to split the defense. Boggs setting it up, a dump off there. Great awareness by Raylan Edge on that one as Nelson hits it back over. Now for Hard Rockers, another attempt trying to find that back corner, but Natasha Hebert says no. Now Reese, another dig there. A great volley to start this one off. Still trying to find the back corner, and Natasha Hebert cannot get there. So a point there for the Hard Rockers, and you can see the mentality already trying to bring up all the defenders and then hit it right behind them.
Yeah, the placement of the ball, the Hard Rockers are just trying to outwit Hebert. Hebert's just so fast. Her athleticism as a senior is just phenomenal, so superb. And she's been able to be a dominant force in that back row. We saw that pass volley, 2 phenomenal digs. The last one she got her hand on, just could not get the ball high enough for the pass there as she goes into serve now. Tie game.
And first touch there for Reese, and Boggs, a dump off there will get the point. So Allie Boggs gets her first kill on the night, as now back to serve number 4, Dala Drankin, junior, 5'10", out of Lakeville, Minnesota. First serve there, first touch by Brinton, sending it up down the middle for the senior, Taylor Hamilton. As now the game back 4-4, and Taylor Smith back to serve now.
Yeah, Allie Boggs, talking about the South Dakota School of Mines, has had 12 kills so far this season and made that one more on that last play.
As Nelson blocked touch and goes out of bounds there, so Mountain Lions will get the lead now 5-4. As Taylor Smith back to serve yet again, the sophomore out of Littleton, Colorado. As first touch there by Dahlberg, now going to Reese, and Michaela Reese, the redshirt senior, finding her groove early.
Yeah, phenomenal play right there. Good connection right to start the game. Here, first set has just been a challenge. Mountain Lions were back and forth last night, and we're coming from behind again tonight as well.
As Taylor Hamilton hit the pole on that one, will be a point for the Hard Rockers as Boggs back to serve. Boggs, the sophomore out of Gering, Nebraska, as a dump off there for Raylan Edge. And Raylan Edge gets the kill on that one. Edge, the setter on this team, but has 61 kills on the season for herself. Is very smart when she plays that dump off situation. It's now Ward with the serve for the Mountain Lions. Setting it up for Reese. Great dig there for Ward, as now Brinton gets it over the net, hits the hands of Hazard, and hits the ground there as Mountain Lions now up by 1, 7-6, as Julie Ward back to serve yet again.
And taking a look at Alyssa Britton, she's 9th in the RMAC in kills. Just has been a phenomenal threat this season with her offensive attack. Now Mountain Lions, good volley back to Britton, who gets another kill.
And Brinton over the years has become just more of a crucial role in the part of the offense, and really has become more focused on, and it's very tough to stop her, as now Boggs setting it up, and that one block touch there by Brinton, kept alive as the Hard Rockers will get another attempt at a free ball here now for the Mountain Lions, as Edge setting it up for Hamilton, as the Hard Rockers still keep it alive. Hamilton plays the net, but won't be enough. A point there for the Hard Rockers, as it was a kill there. Now back to serve number 2, Michaela Reese.
Good play there by the Mountain Lions. Taylor Hamilton swinging, trying to get the kill, and then went back up for the block. Just really has that effort, as now, like, good awareness. She called out to her team. Serve was going out. Now back to serve for her team with a 2-point lead in the first set.
As Hamilton with the serve. Now Boggs setting it up. And right down the middle for number 24, Emily Newton, the senior out of Loveland, Colorado, will get the kill on that one. It's now back to serve. Here is number 7. That is the libero, Allie Wagner, junior out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. First touch there by Ward. Edge setting up for Brinton. Barely touches it and gets it over. Will be Mountain Lions point. Has a good touch there for Alyssa Britton.
Alyssa Britton, yet another kill. Just finessed that one as it trickled over the net. Back to serve now, Raylan Edge. Looking at her in the RMAC, she's 5th with service aces.
As Edge now setting up for Brinton, and we have a double hit there for Raylan Edge. And now coming in, number 18, Tonya Dahlberg. Dahlberg with the serve and goes right past Ward and Hebert. Great eye there to let it go out of bounds. And sometimes those are the toughest ones to judge.
Oh, yeah. Natasha and Julie Ward back there at the line knew exactly where they were positioning-wise, and just good teamwork, good communication to call that out. Got a UCCS point, and now here we go again, Raylan Edge. Nice set there, and South Dakota Mines recover with a dig, block touch. Hebert with a dig.
And now Hard Rockers another 10 Boggs setting it up. Hebert another dig there. Edge now setting for Taylor Smith. And a great another dig there for Dahlberg, as that one hits the ground and will be a point for the Hard Rockers, as that was for McKella Reese. Has 232 kills on the season so far. Averages about 2.8 kills per set for Reese.
Dahlberg, just a freshman as well. A great dig there in the back row. Just came up huge for her team. And now touch block. Still alive. Free ball. Mountain Lions on the return.
Now Boggs setting it back up. Going to Reese. And now a free ball now for the Mountain Lions as Edge setting it up. Gets it over as Russell hits it and gets a kill there for Josie Russell. Now back to serve Natasha Hebert.
Good teamwork there by Smith and Russell right there at the net. Good block assist on the other side, and then Russell came up huge with the kill, being able to knock that down. Good placement.
Has that one tipped, and a kill there for McKella Reese. As back to serve, number 4, Darla Drankon. As now Hamilton going right down the middle, gets the kill there. Mountain Lions now take a 2-point lead as Taylor Smith back to serve here.
Nice backspin from Hamilton on that one. Just put a different spin on it and got right past the defense.
That one block touch there, kept alive though by the Mountain Lions. Going to Taylor Hamilton as that one hit the top of the pole there and will be Hard Rockers point, as number 3, Allie Boggs back to serve. Has 24 serving aces on the season for her. And now serve there for Boggs. First touch there by Hebert. Edge setting it up for Nelson. Nelson gets it over the 2 defenders, but kept alive by Boki. As now Mountain Lions will get an opportunity. A dump off there for Edge. Goes back over as Hamilton finds the corner, and a great placement there for the senior.
Keeps that one in bounds that time, getting a huge kill just up and over the heads of all the defenders on the Hard Rockers. Great play there by the senior.
As now Boggs setting it up down the middle. Great dig there for Taylor Smith to keep it alive, but Hard Rockers will get another attempt. That one hits Brinton, goes out of bounds. Will be point for the Hard Rockers, as that was a kill for Hazard. Now,
unfortunately, free ball right there for the Hard Rockers. They were able to just take their time, control it, set up, and look like Brinton and Hamilton were trying to get into positioning, and Hard Rockers just got the kill just in the nick of time.
As now Hard Rockers back for a back row attack. Taylor Smith, great dig there. Is now Ward setting it up for Brinton. Dig there for the libero, Wagner. Now setting it up, getting over the two defenders. Mountain Lions will have an opportunity. Another dump off there. Now back over, Mountain Lions will have an opportunity going to Brinton. Great dig there for Reese to keep it alive. Boggs setting it up, trying to find the corner. Hits the line, goes out of bounds. Will be Mountain Lions point.
What a nice play there by the Hard Rockers, really trying to find the line, just keep it right in bounds, but going out of bounds. Mountain Lions continue to keep the lead here in the first set.
As
Wagner
with the first touch there, and Brinton just hits it over the net, and a little bit of a confusion there for Hazard. Mountain Lions will get the point and a 3-point lead here, 16-13. Taking a look at leaders in kills right now. Leading the Mountain Lions, you have Taylor Hamilton and Alyssa Britton with 3 apiece. And for South Dakota Mines, you have Michaela Reese and Emily Newton with 3. For the assists, we have Allie Boggs with 7, Raylyn Edge with 8. Mac, what are you seeing right now for the Mountain Lions?
You know, the Mountain Lions have been playing phenomenal, and I really want to take a look at some of the highlights we've seen so far to get them the lead right now, 16-13. So, seeing how their offense has just been phenomenal, we're seeing that their attacking is just great at the net again. Last night was very solid performance, neck and neck, and now you're seeing them battle from behind. We saw the first 3 points go to South Dakota. Now Mountain Lions come back and have 3 points going into this timeout.
And it's been a game of momentum so far, right? You are Mac Buckley for the UCCS Mountain Lions and the South Dakota School of Mines Hard Rockers. Right now, still in the first set, 16-13. As now Taylor Hamilton back to serve. The senior out of Denver, Colorado, has played all 4 years here as a Mountain Lion, and her alongside Natasha Hebert and Julie Ward will be honored after this game tonight. So for those 3 seniors coming into this game, is there a little bit more emotions knowing it is senior night as the Mountain Lions get the point there?
Most certainly. Charlie, they're going into the RMAC quarterfinals the next game after this, and that's going to be huge. This is another one of those momentum swings. This is Mountain Lions being on point, crisp performance. The seniors know this is their last season, and just like you were mentioning, Hamilton's played all 4 years here as a Mountain Lion. That just means so much. That commitment, the effort, and the athleticism that she has had toward this team, enabling them to get where they are right now.
Right, you are. Taylor Hamilton playing a huge factor in the last 4 years as Alyssa Britton couldn't get that point over. And a point there for the Hard Rockers. Only a 3-point game, 17-14, as another serving error there. And Julie Ward and Natasha Hebert, great eye in the back, just watching those. As now Raylyn Edge back to serve, 18-14 here. Edge with the serve, and now a serving error there for the Mountain Lions. So take one, give one, I guess.
Yeah, you mentioned Natasha Hebert, another senior, very notable. Couple highlights. She's 5th in the RMAC in digs. Just as a libero, you see her in the back row, diving relentlessly, just giving that extra effort, being able to get one hand on the ball, 2 hands, just able to get a nice ball control pass to her teammate, who they can set up a kill. We saw some amazing volleys last night from that performance in that back row.
And right now, 3 serving errors in a row. Alyssa Britton helping on that one as now ball is in play, going to Taylor Smith as a great dig there for Natasha Hebert to keep that one alive. Now, Hard Rockers will get an opportunity and take it as the kill there for number 24, Emily Newton. Is now Newton back to serve here, the senior out of Loveland, Colorado. 19-16 here. First touch by Brinton. Edge setting it up down the middle for Smith. Hard Rockers keep it alive. Boggs setting it up. Now we have a point for the Mountain Lions. So we had a violation there for the Hard Rockers. So now Natasha Hebert back to serve here, 20-16. As now a timeout here. 20-16 here. If you're the Hard Rockers, a big first set really determines everything. What are you saying right now if you are the head coach for South Dakota School of Mines?
You know, talking about that shift, Charlie, there's a huge momentum change, and the Hard Rockers are battling. They're on the road. They've been on a struggle lately. As you mentioned, 3-24, only 1-16 in the RMAC. Just not the best numbers, not what you want to see this season. And now you're seeing a 4-point differential. Mountain Lions with the upper hand, knowing that they're on the home court. You got to just keep telling, as a Hard Rocker, as a coach, you got to keep telling them in battle. Just keep trying to, every effort, keep trying to get every point and relentless effort at the net. Again, Mountain Lions, when you take a look, in the RMAC, they're second in kills. So you know that defense is going to be half to on point to stop those kills from the Mountain Lions' strong attackers.
Yes, it's hard to stop the Mountain Lions attackers, but for the Hard Rockers, have some good blocks so far. And now both teams coming back on the court as Natasha Hebert still serving for the Mountain Lions. As the serve there, first touch by Wagner's almost over, and it will be points for the Mountain Lions as we got a double hit there for Allie Boggs. As now Natasha Hebert back to serve yet again, 21-16. It's Hebert with the serve. Boggs setting it up for Reese. Now Hebert with the dig. Nelson cannot get it over, and that is a point there for the Hard Rockers. As partner number 4, Darla Drenkin, back to serve here.
Junior season out of Lakeville, Minnesota. Gets a nice serve to Britton.
And the point there for the Hard Rockers. Grace Nelson just trying to find the line on that one as Drenkon back to serve yet again. As first touch will be Brinton. Edge setting up for Hamilton. That one goes over, and Taylor Smith getting the kill on that one. 22-18, and just a great eye there for Taylor Smith, as now back to serve the sophomore. And right now, Boggs setting it up, lightly tapping it over as Hamilton. Block touch there, kept alive though by the Hard Rockers as Natasha Hebert cannot get to that one. 22-19 now as number 3, Allie Boggs, back to serve. As first touch by Brinton, and Raylan Edge ready to play the net on that one. Wasn't expecting that one to be that high. Only a 2-point game now as Boggs back to serve yet again. Now first touch by Brinton. Edge setting up for Hamilton. Block touch there, but dig by Wagner. Keep it alive. Now Boggs going back to Reese. Great dig by Brinton. Now Mountain Lions will get the opportunity. Another great dig there by Raylan Edge. Keep the play going as Grace Nelson hits it over. And that's what you want from your team, is everyone just getting each other's backs, and a couple of big digs there.
Phenomenal digs from the Mountain Lions, but great blocks by the Hard Rockers. The Mountain Lions fans, just huge momentum, as you can just hear the change in the building.
As a kill there for Reese. Right now for McKella. Reese has 4 kills on the night. As Reese now back to serve. Now first touch by Ward. Edge setting it up, back row attack for Smith. As now Wagner, back row attack now for Reese. Edge now setting up for Hamilton, and Taylor Hamilton right through the defense will get the kill, and now the Mountain Lions only 1 point away from a set point.
That just phenomenal care though. Hamilton just swinging hard with that right. She loves coming over from the outside and dropping it down. able to beat the defense there. And now nice placement on the serve. Coming back, Mountain Lions get it to Britton, who taps it over.
Now Wagner setting it up, but goes over the net, and Alyssa Britton will put it down, and Mountain Lions will take the first set 25-21. And right now, taking a look at both teams, Mountain Lions had 12 assists alongside South Dakota Mines. Both teams very fair in the way, but just a big start already for the assist leaders. Raylan Edge and Allie Boggs both have 9. It's been a good game so far, and it was a close one on that one.
Most certainly. It was a good battle. You know, the Hard Rockers just came right back to the net. You saw several times 2 players from the Hard Rockers were going up to make those blocks. That's a really big difference there. I saw the Mountain Lions having to come back with those digs. Just a big effort, tremendous on the defensive side.
And for the Hard Rockers coming into the second set, really what is the mindset? That was a very close one. They came out with the lead, started out with a 3-4-0 run. So coming into the second set, what is the really key for the Hard Rockers?
You know, it looked like they just fell off. The Mountain Lions are out-conditioned. They outworked them, out-battled them, and then therefore they were able to just finally take the win in the end. They were able to get the lead early on, about the 10-13, then kept it going 16-20, just kept that gap as far as on the scoreboard, and then they finished it off 25-20 there. But if you're the Hard Rockers and your coach right now, you got to tell them, do what they did last time. They started off well. I think they need to maybe have a timeout sooner, keep the momentum on their side. It seemed like, again, they're just out-conditioned here.
And we've talked about momentum a lot. It's a game of runs with volleyball. And, you know, it really just starts off with the hustle and the hard work of both teams and really putting in for those 50-50 balls. We're seeing here from both teams tonight, but really, what is that factor, and who do you do it for when you're trying to go for those 50-50 balls?
Oh, well, up at the net, toe-to-toe, you're seeing Hamilton, Russell from the Mountain Lions. A lot of players really just giving that extra effort, just the tips of the fingers. You saw Hamilton, the senior savviness. They saw the hard diggers try and tip it over. Hamilton tipped it right back, then got the point. It's just a huge adjustment there as far as knowing when to slam it and then knowing when to finesse. Brinton, for example, got last 3 kills. Just phenomenal play. Fadangled the ball nicely, placed it just around the defensive from the Hard Rockers. But Hard Rockers still able to find a way to get some kills. And I'd say those service errors, those back-to-back-to-back, I think there was 3 in a row we mentioned, that also played a factor as far as kind of changed the pace of the game.
And for this game, it has been a game of runs and been a fun one so far. Leading the way right now for the Hard Rockers in digs, it is Allie Wagner with 7, and then Michaela Reese with 7. For the Mountain Lions leading in digs, it is Natasha Hebert with 9, and then Raylan Edge with 5, Alyssa Britton with 5. As now Allie Wagner back to serve here for the Hard Rockers. And
Allie Wagner, looking at her, she has 7 digs so far. Great defensive performance as she sets up this first serve.
As somehow the Hard Rockers keep that one alive, and it'll be a free ball for the Mountain Lions. As Edge going to Brinton and will get the kill on that one. Alyssa Britton, 5th kill on the night, as now Raylan Edge back to serve here.
Boggs was just somehow able to get underneath that one hand, popped it up, and then Hard Rockers able to convert on the volley, but Mountain Lions got the point. Now Hard Rockers make this a tie game, 1-1. Different start here early on.
As now number 18, Tana Dahlberg, the freshman out of Buffalo, Wyoming, back to serve here, as that one out of bounds for Dahlberg will be a point for the Mountain Lions, as right now, South Dakota School of Mines have already had 6 serving errors on the night. Mountain Lions only having 1 so far. So a big factor there as now Boggs setting it up for Newton, and a kill there for Emily Newton. And just for serving errors and serving aces, serving can be one of the toughest parts of this game.
Oh, you're up there by yourself. I think it's the most nerve-wracking part of the game, actually. But that one seemed to go over flawlessly.
It's now Reese trying to get the kill there. Hebert with the dig. Russell block touched on that one. Boggs setting it up for Reese, and will be a point for the Mountain Lions. Was a net infraction there from Reese, just coming down on her swing. Just accidentally grabbed the net there as Natasha Hebert back to serve yet again. 3-2 here.
Reese came in hot with some momentum there and then just ended up in the net. Again, an outside hit. That one from a little bit deeper just rode the net all the way. Lucky bounce and another point.
As number 4, Darla Drankon back to serve here. And that one, another serving errors for the Hard Rockers. A tough one there. And now back to serve Taylor Smith. As first touch will be by Reese. Now Wagner setting it back up for Reese. Block touch there, goes out off the hands of Raylan Edge. So will go out of bounds. Tied up now 4-4 here as Allie Boggs back to serve. As Edge now setting it up for Taylor Hamilton. Blocked there at the net. And for the Hard Rockers, gaining some momentum as Boggs back to serve.
Boggs back to serve yet again. She's been huge on the digs for her team, just trying to get that momentum. And Hamilton gets us. Nice kill right past Boggs.
As now back to serve, Julie Ward back to serve here. As now Boggs setting it up here for Reese, and off the hands of Taylor Smith will be a kill on that one for Reese. As Reese so far 8 kills on the night, 7 digs, 1 assist. And now back to serve it is Reese. As Ward first touch there, Edge setting it up for Brinton. Over the top is Reese. Tough one, Wagner gets it, and Reese just tried to hit it and hit the wall hard on that one. Reese seems to be okay, but scary moment on that as Taylor Hamilton back to serve.
Yeah, really giving the extra effort there. Unfortunately, ball did not make it all the way over, but nice return by Brinton. Free ball for the Mountain Lions, and she just returned it.
7-6 now. Taylor Hamilton back to serve. As first touch there for Reese. Boggs setting it up for Newton. Kept alive though by the Hard Rockers. Back row attack from Reese over the 2 defenders. Smith hits it over. Newton gets a touch and taps it back over. As Mountain Lions will get a free ball there. Hard Rockers trying to take the opportunity. Boggs tried to dump off, couldn't get it. Russell block touch at the net. Mountain Lions will get another opportunity, and it'll take that one there. Alyssa Britton getting the kill, and Alyssa Britton has been the go-to tonight.
Julie Ward, though, gotta talk about that athleticism. Didn't know that was just absolutely under the ball, digging out of her mind. Great play there.
As Karen Hazard gets the kill on that one. Still only a 1-point game, 8-7 is Wagner back to serve. It's a crucial point on this one. First touch by Hebert. Edge takes the dump off, and Raylan Edge as a redshirt freshman, has just really taken that role as the setter for the Mountain Lions and has just ran with it this year. Just coming in redshirted last year, watching the whole season and learned from senior last year, Morgan Evans. And this year she has really held her own as we have a hit there. But what can you say about Raylan Edge?
Like you said earlier, Charlie, over 1,000 assists. I mean, really, Morgan Evans has really, it seemed, taught her a lot with her already developed skills. Now, between that and taking on this new collegiate play, it's great to see her just fill those shoes and come up huge, coming up with another assist there, adding to the over 1,000 assists.
As a kill there for Josie Russell makes it a 2-point lead, and Alyssa Britton back to serve here as Boggs setting it up for Bright. Can't get that one. Mountain Lions will get an attempt and will capitalize there for Grace Nelson as Alyssa Britton back to serve yet again. 11-8 here. Britton with the serve. First touch by Reese. Boggs setting it up. Going to Newton, but a dig there for Hebert. Now setting up for Russell. Dig there for Wagner. Now Boggs setting it up for Newton. Off the hands of Taylor Smith, goes out of bounds, and the Hard Rockers will get the point.
And Taylor Smith already on the night with 1 block and 2 block assists, really just helping out at the net and then getting those kills as well. Now a nice dig. Hard Rockers coming up.
As Hebert setting it up for Nelson, can't get it over the net. Now a 1-point game, 11-10 here. And back to serve Emily Newton as Newton, 10 serving aces on the season. Goes out of bounds there. Will be Hard Rockers' point, and now 11-11 here.
And this is where I believe last set we saw the Mountain Lions just emerge, able to get a couple extra points here and there, and then really take that lead and run with it. And Hard Rockers getting a point on that volley.
As like a point there for the Hard Rockers, 12-11 here. As for the Mountain Lions right now, taking a look at the leaders in assists. Allie Boggs, 15, Raylan Edge, 14 on the night. And both of these setters have been on their game.
Oh, yeah, back at the net, like you were saying with the dump off. She's just so smart. That IQ is really high for a redshirt freshman. She still has several years to go here as a Mountain Lion and just been playing phenomenal. Taking a look on the defensive side, after the first set, Mountain Lions with 27 digs and Hard Rockers with 24 digs. That's a really great job there by both teams, just trying to keep the ball alive and try and get those points.
As now back to serve Emily Newton. This is the last game of the regular season as playoffs starting soon for the RMAC tournament. As now setting it up for Russell. Big dig there for Dahlberg. As now free ball opportunity for the Mountain Lions. Edge setting it up for Russell. Can't get it over. Now Edge setting it up for Smith. Block touch there. Wagner keeps it alive. Now Boggs setting it up for Bright as Bright will get the kill on that one. 13-11 now as Newton back to serve yet again.
And nice placement there by Bright. Just tapped that one over. Got past the Mountain Lion defense. Smith trying to get the kill and a double block there by the Hard Rockers. That one gets through and trying to keep it alive. And Smith gets the kill.
That's tough one there for the Hard Rockers, but still a 1-point lead as Natasha Hebert back to serve here. Hebert with the serve. First touch by Reese. Now Boggs setting it up for Reese. Out of bounds will be a point for the Hard Rockers. Now Hard Rockers taking a 2-point lead, 14-12 here. That's Anna Bright back to serve. And Brinton first touch, Edge setting it up for Hamilton, and Taylor Hamilton gets the kill on that one right down the middle as Taylor Smith back to serve, 14-13 as Boggs setting it up, and Reese, good almost kill there, but a better dig by Brinton as that one will be Hard Rockers point on that one. So for the Hard Rockers maintaining this at 2-point lead.
Yeah, just when I was talking about how the Mountain Lions took off at this section of the last game. Hard Rockers getting some momentum out of that timeout. Mountain Lions, Hamilton coming out huge with another kill.
And an emphatic slam there by Taylor Hamilton as Julie Ward back to serve here. Now, Boggs setting it up here. Block touch by the Mountain Lions will hit the ground, and that will be a point for the Hard Rockers.
That ball just deflected funny. The back row could not get to it in time, and from there, Hard Rockers get a point, and like you said, Charlie, maintain a 2-point lead.
As a serving error there for Reese. And a tough one there as Taylor Hamilton back to serve, 16-15.
That's her second service error on the night.
Now Boggs setting it up down the middle. Lightly touched dig there for Hamilton, going to Russell, and Josie Russell gets the kill on that one, 16-16. Hamilton back to serve. That's Reese first touch. Boggs setting it up. Block touch there by Brinton. Mountain Lions keep it alive as Edge now heading it to Brinton. And Brinton cannot get it over the net. 1-point lead now, 17-16 as number 7, Allie Wagner back to serve here. As Allie Wagner takes the serve. Now Edge setting up for Russell, just pops it over him. Hard Rockers will get an opportunity, tries to go down the middle. Now Mountain Lions going to Brinton. Block touch there, goes out of bounds. Mountain Lions will get the point on that one.
Taking a look, great communication there. Hebert just called out, and so the whole team knew not to touch it. Get the point, tie this game back up as nice serve there. Hard Rockers able to keep it alive, giving a free ball to the Mountain Lions. Hebert on the dig, and Russell.
As now Boggs setting it up for Newton. Hits the top, and we'll see what the point is. As everyone will come together now, and could not see where it actually hit the pole, if it was hitting the pole on the way over or on the way back. I believe that's what the referee's having a discussion about. Now, just from a broadcaster's point of view right there, it looked like number 16, Hazard, got it over and didn't hit the pole until it hit it on the way back. So we'll see on this one, but definitely a tough call there.
Yeah, and as it's a tie game right now, getting close down to the wire. Hard Rockers are trying to find that momentum and build on it. Mountain Lions are capitalizing on the defensive gaps there at the net and just coming up huge and get a point as a result of that final play. Want to take a look at some of the huge attackers the Mountain Lions have had. Over 200 points from Taylor Smith, Alyssa Britton, Josie Russell, and Taylor Hamilton. Huge threat at the net.
As now Wagner setting it up for Newton. Free ball now, opportunity for the Mountain Lions. Going to Brinton, just taps it over. Boggs, great dig there, now setting it up for hazard, as that will be a point for the Mountain Lions. And just like that, the Mountain Lions take a 2-point lead. We'll have a timeout here for the Hard Rockers. So right now the Hard Rockers playing well, had a lead, giving up 2 quick points there. You're the head coach of the Hard Rockers right now. What are you saying to the team? Just got to calm it down just a little bit.
Yeah, I think the nerves are getting to them right now, getting the best of them, because it's getting, as far as the service errors are getting a little bit on the heavy side now. About 6 points have cost them, and that is huge at a game like this. Having that 2-point difference, Mountain Lions were able to come back tremendously, being down by 4 or 5 earlier on.
And for the Mountain Lions, they're coming into this game and kind of feels like last night when they played Black Hills State. They won that one in 3, but in no means was it not a close game. That one went down to the wire. In a couple of those games, we thought we were going to double in overtime, but right now for the Mountain Lions, they have been closing out well. That has been the main factors. They've been keeping up and then closing out very strong. So for them, can see if they can do that tonight. That's a good trait to have coming in and almost starting playoffs.
True, Charlie. Being able to come in and just finish the games, that's really important. So you can start from behind, that's fine, but being able to finish, that's really where it counts. Mountain Lions now trying to finish as Edge back to serve.
And a serving error there for Edge, and knowing the Mountain Lions do not want that, as now number 18, Tonya Dahlberg, back to serve. Now a big release there, and a serving error there, and we've been talking about it all night. Those serving errors have been very tough for the Hard Rockers, as now Alyssa Britton back to serve here. And a first touch by Reese, and Taylor Smith gets a easy one there, 21-18, and those serving errors really playing a factor for the Hard Rockers.
Yep, and that free ball cost them huge right there, just being able to return. Taylor Smith was able to get there.
And 9 serving errors right now for South Dakota Mines. Hard Rockers, Mountain Lions only 2. But it has been an offensive-friendly game. And Mac, really, what have you seen from both teams on the offensive side?
You know, I'd like to take a look at some of those highlights that we have, just to see, also give the audience a perspective, some of those kills, some of those digs from both sides of the field.
And as you can see here, it's just been an offensive game, and both teams, just those 50-50 balls have been the biggest factor, is just getting to where the ball lands. As we are heading back into the timeout, Alyssa Britton back to serve here.
Nice highlight reel right there, able to see all that live net action from both teams, really going up, trying to get those blocks, and then South Dakota and also the Mountain Lions getting some huge kills, but that point out of the timeout in favor of the Hard Rockers.
Only 2-point game here, 21-19 is Newton back to serve. Britton, first touch, Edge setting it up down the middle. So that one goes into the stands there. As now back to serve, Natasha Hebert, 22-19 here.
That was some power behind that. That ball just bounced right off in the 5th row into the stands. Hard Rockers trying to return as Reese gets that one. Another point down to the wire. A 2-point game.
As Anna Bright gets the kill there, and now back to serve is Bright. As another serving error there for Bright. And a tough one for the Hard Rockers, 23-20. As now Taylor Smith back to serve. Now Boggs playing at the net. It's now be an opportunity for the Mountain Lions. Get the kill there for Grace Nelson. And now we are back set point as Mountain Lions will try and make it a 2-0 set, but still, Hard Rockers have been fighting and do not expect them to stop, as a big hit there by Reese, but now Hard Rockers will get another opportunity going back to Reese. Block touch there, Hebert with the dig. Now Edge sending it up for Hamilton. Great dig there for the Hard Rockers to keep it alive, going to Reese. Great dig there for Brinton. Edge sending up for Hamilton down the middle, blocked at the net, but kept alive by Hamilton. Now Nelson getting an opportunity, goes out, and just like that, the Hard Rockers get a point, or pardon, the Mountain Lions get the point there, and just like that, the Mountain Lions are up at 2-0 going into the third set. We have about a 8-minute break. We are gonna take a quick break for UCCS Athletic Network and come back shortly, talk about the first two sets and what we expect in the third set. But for right now, this is Charlie Botnick, joined alongside me is Mac Buckley. Stay tuned for the third set.
It started with an idea. A new home for the arts in Colorado Springs. An intersection of art and community.
When I was a kid, I was incredibly shy, and theater was a way to sort of express the things that I couldn't find the words for.
I think one of the great things about being a musician for me is that you get to share this thing that you love with other people.
I have to take a piece of me. I have to find what I have in common with that character and pull it out of myself. And seeing those things over and over again has really changed me from this hot-headed, angry teenager to somebody very humbled and who just loves the happiness that theater can bring us.
UCCS has been dreaming of an arts center for 50 years. In this great anniversary year, we are finally breaking ground. This building will be home to the music, theater and dance programs, the Department of Visual and Performing Arts, Theater Works, the Galleries of Contemporary Art, and many community organizations.
I think it's fantastic for a corporate sponsor to step up like this and take such an active interest in arts in our community.
From a student perspective, the fact that this building is being built is really exciting, and I like to think that it's because the school is valuing of the arts and this community is really valuing of the arts.
These performing spaces are different from other performing spaces that are in town, and this will be a place that has all of these different venues combined.
This building is happening because of the generous support of hundreds of private donors and foundations, the state of Colorado, UCCS students, and ENT Federal Credit Union.
There's going to be a big, beautiful dance studio with a mirrored wall that's full length, and then we'll also have a great view of the mountains. We'll be able to fit a piano in the room so we can have live accompanist for class.
ENT's commitment is especially meaningful. It is one of the largest art sponsorships in Colorado and is a landmark moment for the region.
The new Goka space will have a gallery that's all updated with state-of-the-art exhibition technologies, and also a teaching space so we can expand some of our teaching programs to the community.
The ENT Center for the Arts represents the university's entrepreneurial spirit and its commitment to be a leader in the cultural life of the campus and the region. The building features 4 performance venues, including the Osborne Studio, the Chapman Recital Hall, the Dusty Lou Bon Vivant Theater, and a 750-seat theater, as well as offices, rehearsal spaces, and classrooms. The Murray and Betty Ross lobby features extraordinary views of Pikes Peak and sits at the center of a booming commercial district in Colorado Springs.
Hearing sort of the excitement about this building that is specifically designed for the arts and that is specifically designed for us.
The ENT Center for the Arts, an intersection of art and community.
The mountain lion can travel up to 370 miles. Located primarily in North America, these majestic creatures can traverse a large variety of terrain. There are, of course, some natural barriers. UCCS. Find your inner mountain lion.
I finally found the healthcare I've been looking for. It's the UCCS Health Circle Primary Care Clinic across from University Village on North Nevada Avenue. The nurse practitioner managed clinic is a perfect fit. I have longer appointments so I don't feel rushed. And we've created a personal health plan that's really working for me. UCCS Health Circle is more than a provider. They're my new healthcare partner.
The majestic mountain lion, the perfect combination of size and deadly agility. This big cat is capable of speeds of 40 to 50 miles per hour, when properly motivated. UCCS, find your inner mountain lion.
Back to Gallogly Event Center, home of the University of Colorado Springs Mountain Lions. If you are just joining us, you are about to witness the third set between the UCCS Mountain Lions and the South Dakota School of Mines Hard Rockers. Right now, the Mountain Lions are up at 2-0 in sets, and if they win this one, they could take the match. Right now, if you are just joining us, the first set, Mountain Lions won 25-21. In the second set, the Mountain Lions won 25-20. And now in this one, just trying to close this one out here, as it is senior night for the three seniors on the Mountain Lions team: Natasha Hebert, Taylor Hamilton, and Julie Ward. Now back to serve here, Raylyn Edge, the setter for this Mountain Lions team. Already has 19 assists on the night, broke 1,000 career assists last night's game, and gets an ace on that one for Raylyn Edge. 1-0 as Raylyn Edge picks the ball back up and heads back over. Mac Buckley, you've seen these two sets, and you've seen really what these two teams are about. What's really the key coming into this third set? As a kill there for number 5, that is Anna Bright.
You know, it seems like both teams are really bringing it right at the net, and the double block has been phenomenal. That is the defensive play that has put the Mountain Lions on top. When the Hard Rockers, use that, then they have been able to get and compete with the Mountain Lions. But when they don't, Mountain Lions are able to get that. I think that's been the key to the game so far, just watching the first two sets. But looking at Raylyn Edge, getting that service ace getting those assists. She's second in the RMAC in assists and fifth in the RMAC in service aces. Alyssa Britton for the Mountain Lions serving now.
As Boggs setting it up for, I believe, that is Newton, yes, and out of bounds there will be Hard Rockers point 2-2 here. It's now back to serve will be number 24, Emily Newton, the senior out of Loveland, Colorado, as Newton right now 6 kills on the night. As Brinton, first touch edge, setting it up for Nelson. Grace Nelson gets over the 2 defenders, gets the kill there, and now Natasha Hebert back to serve.
You know, also taking a look, the Mountain Lions are so diverse in who are getting those kills. The Hard Rockers, you know who they're going to. They're going to either Reese, and she's the main go-to. Every once in a while, they'll go to Newton, they'll go to Bright, but when you know who they're going to, that makes a huge difference. Mountain Lions having such a diverse set of offense attackers, that's really also been giving them the edge so far this game.
And speaking of edge, Raylyn Edge with the setup. Taylor Hamilton with the kill. Mountain Lions get yet another point there as Taylor Smith back to serve. As first touch there by Reese, going back to Reese. Dig there for Brinton. Now couldn't get the kill there. Hard Rockers have an attempt, goes to Reese and won't be touched, out of bounds there. Mountain Lions now gets the point on that one, 5-3.
Great play there, good talk. Taylor Smith back to serve for the Mountain Lions now. But Mountain Lions, good battle at the net, getting solid kills. And that double block, Hamilton.
As now Edge setting it up for Hamilton, trying to split the defenders. Does on that one. Taylor Hamilton gets the kill. Now 6-3 as Taylor Smith back to serve here yet again. As now Boggs setting it up, and a lightly touch there. Edge, great way to stay with that one. Is now Boggs will get the dump off there and gets the kill. Is now it is 6-4 here as Allie Boggs back to serve.
Looking at Taylor Hamilton so far with 8 kills, 4 digs, and a huge kill there for the Mountain Lions as Nelson was able to get that ball past the double block from the Hard Rockers.
As Julie Ward back to serve here, and have talked about most of the seniors tonight. Julie Ward alongside as a kill there for number 12, Hannah Stevenson. Now, Julie Ward, a D1 transfer coming in her junior year. Last year was her first year as a Mountain Lion and transitioned very well and has become really one of those centerpieces in the back with Natasha Hebert, just trying to get all those digs.
Yeah, we saw her early on. We've seen just the phenomenal athleticism she's put on right there. Tag team with Hebert as they're able to keep the ball alive for the Mountain Lions yet again. And just that senior move, knowing that that ball's out, Hebert communicates that. And just great play there. Good connection from the seniors.
As Taylor Hamilton back to serve, 8-5 here. As Hamilton with the serve, first touch by Wagner. Now setting it up for Newton, can't get it over there. Mountain Lions get the point on that one, 9-5 here. Now Taylor Hamilton yet again.
Nice defensive play. Russell on edge, both going up for the Mountain Lions on the defensive block.
Now, lightly touched there. Ward could not get a hold of that one. Point for the Hard Rockers. That is Stevenson. Now, Allie Wagner back to serve again as Wagner so far on the night having a good night so far as Brinton block touch can't get that point. As a point there for the Hard Rockers.
Nice block there by Bright and Bokey. Good teamwork.
as Dig does have 15 digs, or Wagner does have 15 digs on the night tonight, and it will keep serving here as Wagner does have 15 serving aces on the season as well. And first touch by Ward. Edge takes the dump off and gets the defense sleeping there. Good kill by Raylan Edge. 10-8 as Edge back to serve yet again.
Getting her third kill on the night. Couple of those dump offs, just sweet moves, and killed there by the Hard Rockers to return that.
And now number 18, Tonya Dahlberg back to serve. And for this Hard Rockers team, a very young team, only have one actual senior on this team. So for the Hard Rockers, it is a good year just to learn and really get most of these freshmen and sophomores adjusted to the RMAC, because in volleyball and in the RMAC, it is a very difficult and it is a very competitive league.
Extremely. And Mountain Lions also trying to fill some shoes as they only have 3 seniors, just getting that development going. And the Hard Rockers learning a lot, putting those freshmen in some of these high stakes, high game situations, getting that experience, that's going to pay off in the next couple seasons.
As Alyssa Britton back to serve here. First touch by Reese Boggs, setting it up. Block touch, and Hebert cannot get to that one. Will be a point for the Hard Rockers, as now Emily Newton back to serve again. 12-10 here. First touch by Brinton. Edge setting up for Nelson, and Bryce Nelson gets the kill on that one. 13-10 now as Natasha Hebert back to serve.
What a kill there by Nelson. Just another cross hit. Seems like she likes that angle, going far cross side and keeping it close to the net. That one going out of bounds there by Reese, their go-to. And now Mountain Lions find themselves with a 4-point lead.
As right now, still Mountain Lions and Mountain Lions athletics have been very busy this year, and this weekend very busy for UCCS athletics. Tomorrow, the Mountain Lions women's soccer team will be having history made. They will be hosting for the first time ever in an NCAA Division II tournament, and also made history winning the RMAC championship. So good luck to those the UCCS women's soccer team taking on West Texas A&M tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And just for a whole, this UCCS program has been growing and growing and growing, and it seems like it has a lot more to grow too.
Oh, most certainly. Awesome performance here. 3 seniors today. Let's take a look at some of their performance from this set so far. Just really putting it out there. I mean, great blocks. You see Taylor Smith going up at the net. She's 6th in the RMAX in blocks, 5th in the RMAX in kills right there. Just able to find the defensive gap, able to get good ball placement, good ball control there. It's just been a great team effort that we've seen. And like we've talked about, Charlie, it's not one person, but Mountain Lions, I feel like it's Chrissy Elder, just her coaching philosophy. She has so many players, so many offensive attackers, and so many defensive players as well. Julie Ward and Natasha Hebert coming up big, just keeping the ball alive there. Mountain Lions, just phenomenal teamwork overall. Got to commend Chrissy Elder on the great volleyball team and the good seniors, you know.
And a big kill there for Grace Nelson. Makes it a 5-point lead for the Mountain Lions as Hebert back to serve. And a serving ace for Natasha Hebert on that one. A 6-point lead as Hebert back to serve yet again.
Great senior Natasha Hebert as the libero for the Mountain Lions. It's coming up huge with some digs. Trying to break a record here on the cusp so she can get 25 digs, and she will be able to break that record for the Mountain Lions.
As now Brinton setting it up for Taylor Smith, and just a little too much power there for Taylor Smith. Point for the Hard Rockers, as now number 5, Anna Bright, the junior, back to serve. As first touch by Brinton, setting it up for Taylor Smith down the middle with an emphatic kill there. Taylor Hamilton gets the kill, 17-11. It's now Taylor Smith back to serve here. Now, first touch there by Reese Boggs, setting it back up to Reese. Brinton gets the save there. As now Hard Rockers will get another attempt at the kill. Reese hits it over back to Brinton. Dig there. Edge setting it up for Hamilton and will not get it over the net, as that was 4 hits. So Mountain Lions can't get that one, as Hard Rockers get the point. And number 3, Allie Boggs back to serve.
Nice play there by the Hard Rockers. Good defense at the net. Mountain Lions just could not get that ball over, finish that one, and miss. Edge goes to set that one up for Hamilton. Looked like a little miscommunication instead of the outside inside. 17-13.
As Edge now setting up for Nelson, and block touch there, and now Grace Nelson has been finding her touch right now, has 9 kills on the night, as Julie Ward back to serve here, 18-13. As Ward with the serve, first touch, and a ace, serving ace by Julie Ward on that one. So Julie Ward back to serve here, 19-13, and right now, first touch there by Reese Boggs, setting it up. Hamilton keeping it alive. Free ball now awarded for the Hard Rockers. See if they can capitalize, as Boggs setting it up. Block touch there by the Mountain Lions. Goes over, doesn't stay in Mountains. Mountain Lions get the point, and now Mountain Lions are about 5 points away from the match.
Great play here offensively. They have taken control of this game. Julie Ward, huge ace, and that really kept them alive. And a couple big blocks. Hamilton and Britton at the net, coming up big there for the Mountain Lions, able to keep it going. Natasha Hebert already 13 digs so far on the night.
As Michaela Reese back to serve. First touch by Ward. Edge setting it up for Brinton, and a double hit there for Raylan Edge. So 15-20 here is now Reese back to serve yet again. Michaela Reese, 11 kills, 1 assist, 8 digs on the night. Impressive stat line for her. Is now Ward, first touch, Edge setting it up for Brinton. Brinton can't get that one, and it will be the Hard Rockers point on that one. As
from the announcer perspective, it looked like she didn't get it over all the way, and then it goes out of bounds. So could be the Hard Rockers point here. We'll see.
And it will be Hard Rockers point, as it hit the side, and it was a violation for the Mountain Lions. So 20-16, head coach Christy Elder getting an explanation here, as we'll wait on that one. And head coach Christy Elder just making sure, and now play will resume. As Reese now with the serve. First touch by Ward. Edge setting it up for Brinton. Taps it over and gets the kill on that one. 21-16, and Taylor Hamilton back to serve now.
Right there, Hard Rockers are trying to find some momentum. You could hear the bench just getting uplifted from that last point, but Mountain Lions taking it away quickly. Reese on the dig now.
That one out of bounds. Mountain Lions get the point there, 22-16, as we have a timeout here for the Hard Rockers. And this one right now, 22-16. has been a fun one tonight. And Mac, really, what's your take on tonight's game?
You know, taking a look at the Mountain Lions, it really goes right down the list. 9, 8, 7, 6 kills, and that's been phenomenal. That offensive attack at the net is just relentless. And Alyssa Britton, 9 kills and 10 digs, being able to be at both sides of the court. That is great playing to see, as it's just her junior year. She'll be back next season. But for the 3 seniors, great playing and absolutely just phenomenal to watch here in the Gallogly Event Center.
And coming out of the timeout, Taylor Hamilton will be back to serve here. Hamilton has spent all 4 years as a Mountain Lion senior middle blocker, 5'11", out of Denver, Colorado. As Hamilton with the serve, first touch by Reese. Boggs setting it up for Newton. Ward gets a hand on it, keeps it alive, going to Brinton now. As Boggs setting it up to Newton, and block touch there, goes out of bounds, will be the Hard Rockers points. The Hard Rockers not going down without a fight, and really just love the hustle here tonight. It has been a fun game.
It has been great from both teams, but Mountain Lions have continued. The offensive attack continued to beat the Hard Rockers at the net, and there it looked like Josie Russell just beat herself really at that one, trying to find a gap in the defense and just could not do it. Now back to serve, Hard Rockers 22-18.
As first touch by Ward. Edge setting up for Brinton. Block touch, Hebert keeps it alive with the dig. Back to Brinton, now dig there for Wagner. Now back row attack for Reese. And Taylor Smith got a hand on that one, just different ball placement there. 22-19 now, as number 7, Allie Wagner, back to serve.
Couple big points there for the Hard Rockers. You're seeing them win some big volleys and take advantage here, trying to get something out of that timeout, generate some momentum in their favor.
As Hebert with the dig, Edge setting up for Russell. Now Hard Rockers getting an opportunity, hits it out of bounds and gets the point there. 23-19. Is now back to serve Raylin Edge. 23-19. As that one out of bounds, a serving error for Edge. 3-point game, 23-20. As back to serve number 18, Tonya Dahlberg, the freshman out of Buffalo, Wyoming. As the serve there, Ward first touch. Edge setting it up for Brinton, lightly taps it over. Now Hard Rockers keep it alive, but a free ball now for the Mountain Lions as Russell cannot get it over the net. 21-23.
And Wagner, the libero, huge dig, somehow kept it alive and just able to get a point there. The momentum has definitely shifted in favor of the Hard Rockers. You're finding them just coming out of the blue as far as being able to come back.
And taking a look at some highlights right now of the third set. We have seen a lot of fun hits, as you can see right here. It's just been a very offensive friendly game, and it's just been those hustle plays and just always trying and making sure. And as you see there, Mountain Lions have had success just keeping it alive and just always diving for the ball. They really looking like they want it. But at the same time, for the Hard Rockers, the biggest thing for them is the serving errors. They've had over 10 serving errors, Mountain Lions only 3. So you get those 10 points back, really is a different match.
Yeah, and the Mountain Lions 6th place in the RMAC, getting ready for that RMAC tournament. Know that this game really matters as far as not getting a loss tonight, just winning 3 winning out strong, continuing from last night's momentum that they are continuing to build on going into the finals.
As Edge now setting it up for Britton. Block touch there, kept alive though by the Hard Rockers. Going to Newton, hits it over, goes as we'll see. It was in touch there by Hebert. She did die for that one. Now Mountain Lions have a match point right now, 24-21, as Alyssa Britton back to serve here.
Good awareness by Hebert, went to dive for it, and then as soon as she crossed that out of bounds line, she just stopped going for the ball. Now South Dakota trying to return. Britton on the dig.
Going to Smith and dig there, went over. Now Mountain Lions another opportunity. Edge back to Taylor Smith, and another great dig there, kept alive. Have to keep it in, so it'll be a free ball now for the Mountain Lions. Hebert. Edge to Josie Russell, not there. Now to Nelson. Nelson hits it over, but kept alive as that one hits the ground, and Mountain Lions will sweep the weekend as Mountain Lions win and beat the Hard Rockers in the third set, 25-21. So for the Mountain Lions, have a strong momentum heading into playoffs now.
What a great fashionable finish here on senior weekend. Goodness, Mountain Lions getting a tremendous sweep last night. What great performance, overall team play, and then senior night, Mountain Lions coming up huge as far as getting a 25-21 finish in 3 and be done. We will celebrate senior night here in Gallogly Event Center just after this.
But just talking and closing out this game right here for the Mountain Lions, leading the way was Alyssa Britton and Grace Nelson with 11 kills each. Then right behind her was Taylor Hamilton with 10, and then Taylor Smith with 7. But then for the Hard Rockers, you had Michaela Reese with 12, Anna Bright with 8, Emily Newton with 8. So it has been a close one. And then for the assist counter, Raylan Edge ended up with 31 assists. Allie Boggs ended up with 29, and you really have to give Hard Rockers some credit. They played really well tonight, just couldn't close it out.
Almost certainly. Their setter, like you mentioned, Boggs with 29 assists, and then also getting those kills from Reese. She put up an effort, valiant as a senior, but just could not close it out by herself. Mountain Lions really having a group effort there, having so many more offensive attack, didn't know where it was coming from. When you have that much force, it's tough to defend.
And Mag now for this Mountain Lions team, they are heading into the RMAC playoffs. What do you expect from them coming and going in for further?
Well, Mountain Lions, as you can see right now, just phenomenal. Able to sweep, and I think that momentum is going to be huge. Tonight being senior night, real emotional, just a jam-packed, full, great weekend, live action. I think Mountain Lions can continue that offensive, the defensive, just great performance overall. That's going to help them continue that into the RMAC finals.
Well, that is going to do it for us for the Gallogly Event Center. For Charlie Botnick and Mac Butley, stay tuned and come in tomorrow as the UCCS women's soccer team will be hosting the NCAA Division II tournament. But for Charlie Botnick and Mac Butley, have a good night.